What's up YouTube, it's T-Mouse here, bringing you guys Madden 18. This is a beginner tip. Now, today we're actually going over quick adjustments. I've played actually a lot of people that don't know what a quick adjustment even is or how to make one. So I'm bringing it to you guys, so you guys don't have to hop on, click onto every single player, make your adjustments, but you can all do it from one controller. Super easy. So we're going to be on the Ravens side of the field. It does not matter what play I'm going to choose, I'm just going to show you guys how to do them. And I have two controls right here because I don't want the computer to snap the ball. I'm going to snap the ball whenever I want it. So you can see right now we're in a base cover 3, nothing fancy. Alright, so I'm going to start from the defensive line. I'm going to work my way all out to the secondary. I'm going to base the line so you guys can see everybody individually. So right now we are on the defensive line now. I'm not going to move here. I'll show you guys right now. I'm going to be on this linebacker. I'm going to be making adjustments from the linebacker to the defensive line. Now, it's going to be, the buttons are going to be different because depending upon if you're PS4, if you're on Xbox One. So I'm going to try my best to explain and translate from Xbox One to PS4. So to bring up quick adjustments for your defensive line, you double tap LB or L1, and you'll see right there it brings up buttons. Now X I think is square, Y would be triangle, and A would be X for PS4. Now you see the buttons for Xbox One, and then you click one of the corresponding buttons, and if you look at the bottom left of the screen, these controls right here, they're the exact same if you're on PS4 or if you're on Xbox One. They're the exact same. You can put them on. This is a defensive end. Now keep in mind each of them play a little differently, so we'll go through each of them individually. With a defensive end, you can put them on a hook curl or a hook vertical, and what happens is they usually play the seams a little bit better with that. Or what you can do is you can put them on a quarterback spy. Now you see it says LS or RS, that's representing left stick or right stick. You can put them on a quarterback spy, you can bluff blitz them. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do with a defensive end. Now defensive tackle, I'm going to go ahead and put him back on the blitz. And here's another tip as well. If you just click LB once, it'll bring up all those options. Now these options will affect every single defensive lineman and defensive linemen only. Now you can pinch them. You can do this with two different things. You can do it with the left analog stick, or you can do it with the D-pad. And if you look to the left half of that little box, it explains everything what happens. You go pinch your line, you go down to the left analog stick or D-pad to left, then shift left, shift right, etc. And then spread, you push up. And then same thing if you want to crash, like you'll hear on YouTube a lot of people say, oh, you crash your D-line this way, or you slant them this way. Slant, crash, potato. It's the exact same thing, but you can only do that with the right analog stick. And then one last thing, there's a lot to cover in this. If you guys want to do a quarterback contain, I've actually talked to somebody about this. They didn't know how to do QB contain. You hold down left trigger or L2, and then if you look at the bottom for PlayStation again, it says QB contain right bumper. That's LR1 on PS4. And that's what's going to do. Your linemen are then, and then depending on your blitzing linebacker for a cover 3, are they going to go and crash far outside to contain the quarterback from making him, to force him to stay in the pocket and prevent him from running. Now, we're going to go to linebackers. To bring up your quick adjustments for each and every individual linebacker, you double tap RB or R1, and then again it brings up the corresponding buttons. I'm going to go with X, and from here you can change it to different zones. You can blitz them, you can put a man coverage, a spy, you can bluff blitz them. When you bluff blitz them, what happens, I'll show you guys right now, is he'll stay in his regular zone, but then when the ball is snapped, he'll go in like he's acting like he's coming in on the blitz, but then he backs out immediately. So I'll show you guys real quick what happens on the bluff blitz. So you can see right there, whoa, what the heck? He didn't play his zone right at all, but what's supposed to happen on a bluff blitz is he acts like he's going to come in. Sometimes they'll sort of loop around like this and try going right there, and then all of a sudden just back off. But more often they just come straight in, whatever gap they might be assigned to. And that's quick adjustments for your linebackers. Now, if you single tap RB or R1, you can blitz every single one of them just with that one button, or you can pinch, you can spread, you can shift them left or right, or you can zone them all, and then also you can go individually left and right linebacker. You can't do necessarily your middle linebackers with just like one click of RB or R1, that's only left or right. And you can send your left or right on a blitz, or you can blitz them all. Again, you can see right there the corresponding direction of whatever stick you might be moving. Alright, so next we're going to go into secondary. If you double tap Y, again you see, I'm going to baseline real fast, bring that safety up so you can see it all clearly. If you double tap Y or triangle for PS4, you'll notice each and every single secondary has a corresponding button with them. Now, the safeties play different zones from the cornerbacks. Now we're hopping on X right now. Again, I'm doing this all from my middle linebacker. You'll see all the options he has right there to your left. You can play an outside third, and outside third is, I'm going to switch to cover 2, and I'll show you guys what an outside third is. If you put him in an outside third, it pretty much makes it a cover 3 if you were to move this guy into a deep half or inside third, that's right. So it's pretty much looking like a cover 3, more or less. Now I'm going to hop on to my middle linebacker again. I'm doing this all from this one person from my quick adjustments. Again, we're going to bring up double tap Y or triangle to bring up your secondary. And again, click the corresponding button to what you want to adjust. Now I'm still trying to figure out how the zones play. The zones are still, even with the patches, still play weird. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But then we're going to hop over to safety, and you can see he can't play an outside third. He can play a deep half or an inside third. So again, I suggest that you go into practice mode, you learn all the zones that they can play, because if you're trying to make your quick adjustments mid-game and you don't know what zones they play and you think they're playing an inside third when really they're playing deep half, because the cornerback can do an inside third, the safety can't, neither the free or strong safety. Definitely hit practice mode so you guys know what zones they can be put in. So now I'm going to just run through. I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming this is mesh. I'm going to hop over to offense real quick. Yeah, so this is a mesh. Now mesh is actually an extremely powerful thing, especially this year, because crossman, it's very different. I'll release a separate video on how to crossman. But I'm going to show you guys real quick on quick adjustments. If I think it's a mesh concept, I'm going to first audible to cover 2, I'm going to baseline, I'm going to press, and then I'm going to shade underneath. So what I mean by shade underneath, this is something else with quick adjustments as well. If you just single tap Y, you'll see coverage adjustments. Now from here, there's a lot you can do. Again, there's a ton of this video, so if you're not getting it all, go back and watch the parts that you aren't getting. You can shade underneath, so I'm going to go to Tampa 2 real quick. So you'll see these guys should be in cloud flats. I don't know why it's saying cloud flats. So you see the cornerbacks are in a cloud flat. If you were to shade underneath, that turns them into a hard flat. That means they'll play down lower more aggressively, and that actually affects the entire field. Every single one of your players are in the zone coverage are affected by your coverage adjustments. So if you play underneath, your safeties are going to play under more instead of over the top. If you were to, let's say, cover to the inside, that means the drag routes aren't going to be open in the center field, but you're going to be more vulnerable to them when they finally break to the outside, unless you play those hard flats. What else? Sticks, if you have people, I'm not entirely sure how sticks works quite yet, but I have noticed a difference when people start doing the stick concept, is it just plays it better. I think sticks also involve out routes as well. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm still trying to figure out what sticks do. Man line, let's say they were in 5 wide. If you were to do a man line, that means your linebackers included will line up, making it look like it's a cover 2 man, when really it's a Tampa 2 or a cover 2 hard flat or a cover 3 or whatever, a cover 3 match, cover 1. Man line can just really confuse your opponents, as well as baseline. Because if I was the baseline, it looks like a cover 4 now, when it's really a cover 2 and we have hard flats on the field. So if they think the check down's open, it's actually not, as long as those cornerbacks can come, crash, and make the play on the ball. I'm trying to think. I think I've covered most of it. Again, I'll run through it really quickly. To bring up your quick adjustments for your defensive line, double tap LB or L1. Corresponding buttons if you want to just pinch your line or crash in a certain direction or slant. You just single tap L1, LB. Right, your linebackers, double tap RB/R1 to bring up your quick adjustments individually. Or if you single tap, you can blitz the right or left outside linebacker, or you can zone them all, or you can blitz them all. You can spread, pinch, shift left, shift right, etc. Make the adjustments according to what your opponent is doing. Secondary, learn. You have to learn what players can do what zones. Cornerbacks play different zones from safeties. If you're trying to think a cornerback is playing the same zone as a safety and he's playing a deep half, you're going to get screwed, because the same direction as safety, same direction if you go up on the left analog stick to do a deep half and you think the cornerback can do that, joke's on you. You can only do an outside third, and that will leave the middle of the field right here wide open if you don't have any sort of coverage. I'm trying to think. I think that is pretty much it. Learn your quick adjustments, because I've run into people that have to hop onto each and every single player to make their adjustments. Instead, you could just be right on this one middle linebacker. If they quick hike you, at least you'll be here to make some coverage on the ball. So, if you guys probably didn't get all this in this video, a lot was covered, and I probably missed some stuff as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any questions, because there's a crap ton to go over with quick adjustments. That's all I got. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below with questions, comments, concerns, whatever you are wondering about quick adjustments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. That's all I got for you guys. This has been Team Mush. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.